All right, everyone, I need to tell y'all, I am recovering from being very, very sick. So my voice is not going to hit the level it normally is. So therefore we had to whip out the handheld mic. Okay. Things are looking a little different. If I'm set up a little bit differently, that would be why. Hi, everyone. It's Isabella here and welcome back to the channel. So today's video, I brought out the pink iPad. It's serious. Okay. I have so much that I want to tell you guys. I think I'm going to be talking about one of the biggest scams of 2026 right now. I am not even kidding. It is actually insane to me. We're going to be doing a deep dive today on the AI influencers. This is a topic that I kind of fell upon on accident a couple months ago, and I've been slowly kind of digging into it, looking into this topic more because I didn't realize it would be so bad. And so today we are going to be talking about the new wave of AI influencers and all the craziness around it. It is, y'all, it's a nightmare. We're going to be highlighting adult AI content creators, AI influencers that look incredibly real and are kind of hard to tell if they're fake or not, down to even AI influencers selling you courses. Yes, there are courses attached to this stuff. So we are going to be doing a very interesting deep dive. So grab a snack, grab a drink. If you haven't drank water today, by the way, you better go and drink a cup of water right now. But yeah, before you hop in, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to check out my other pages here in the link in the description below. And now without further ado, let's get into this. How did you find this, Bella? Because one thing about me is my Instagram For You page is usually not plagued with anything too crazy. So I have, say it with me, a burner account. At this point, who does it? Okay, girl, like I'm not going to be plaguing my Instagram For You page with like scam content. I simply will not. Okay. I like to watch brain rot memes. I'm not ruining my brain rot time. Okay. I'm simply not doing it. I was researching a different video. Okay. And so as I'm going through, I see this podcast video. You know, those podcast videos where it's like, if you guys do or don't know, they're fake. They're not actual real podcasts, but they're just giving like a 30-second blurb of some motivational speech, right? But they're not actually attached to a podcast. But the Instagram page is full of content like that, where someone's sitting with a mic, they look like they're speaking to someone off camera, but they're not. And they're talking about something that may motivate you in a wide variety of categories. And so as I'm scrolling, I stop and I go, wait. Something looks off with that. Like it's the uncanny valley perspective. Like it starts kicking in and I'm like, that motherfucker is not real. And then I was like, oh my God, she's fake. This is an AI influencer. And so I started to engage with all this content on my fake burner account as much as possible because I wanted to quickly train my fake Instagram profile to feed me more of this content because I wanted to dive into it further. And what I found was honestly quite shocking. So now with this first segment, I want to quickly go through content of real or fake. And I want you to let me know if you think something is real or something's fake and if it would have tricked you if it was fake. So we're going to go with this first video and you're going to have to let me know what you guys think. So, fun fact, she's fake, completely fake. Now, if we actually go into her Instagram profile, it's 18-year-old Aussie surfer in California. Now, this is a completely fake AI-generated content creator from the looks of it. And as you scroll through, you can see tons of different like high view polling videos. Like we have one that's got 649,000 views. The one that we just watched was like 200,000. The other is like 400,000, 133. This content is generating tons and tons of engagement right now. And if you go to our link in bio, some of them have links in bio, and look, it's AI adult content. AI adult content. What the hell is going on? Now, one of the biggest problems when it comes to this is it can kind of fall under two categories when we're seeing some of this AI influencer stuff from what I've learned. It could either one, be completely just randomly generated by some kind of like system, or you could essentially be doing the acts and filming yourself, but then putting like a more perfected version over you. Like it's mimicking your body movements. Like, you know, when you, when you watch like the movie Avatar, right? With the blue aliens, Jake, Neytiri. Anyways, so yeah, like I love them, right? But the actors for that movie had to have different suits so they could essentially have a generated avatar over them. That's kind of something that can also happen with the avatar influencers. So it's really sketchy to me when I see someone who's making adult content like this, because one, I think it's really messed up to all of a sudden be doing this whole, yeah, let's make it like fake adult content that's AI, because I think it's taking away from the actual people putting in legit effort. Like if I'm paying to watch somebody, I want to see something real. I don't want to actually see somebody that's fake. That is insane to me. But then two, if somebody's not doing the acts and then making their own like unique content, right? And then just putting in like AI avatar over it, then the second option is the AI system is probably cultivating something that is actually posted up by a real adult content creator, which then makes me think that certain adult content is being stolen to generate this, because an AI system only knows what the code, like it's only as good as the person that generated the code. So it has to create something that already exists. So if it's pulling and making AI content or something like that that's adult-like, it's probably pulling it from other sites that other people are working on. And I think that is incredibly unfair to the adult workers in this space. And I'm not okay with that whatsoever. And real quickly, speaking of AI influencers though, I know half of the internet is falling for them, but the sponsor of today's video that I want to introduce you guys to is for my real followers that does not involve with AI, something that actually aligns with my values and the kind of content that I'm talking about today. So let's quickly talk about Cheeks. So Cheeks is a sexual wellness subscription platform created by women that challenges shame, stigma, and performative trends in the mainstream adult content space. Now, Cheeks is a space where curiosity, autonomy, and consent come first, and real people actually take the spotlight. And what's really cool about Cheeks is it's not just like spicy content. It's about learning, exploring, and enjoying new experiences in a safe and ethical way. So I want to quickly highlight 3 of the major aspects of Cheeks that I think a lot of you guys would absolutely love. So first is ethically produced adult films. They have a wide variety to choose from with consent at the center, fair pay, diverse body types, queer creators, and real connections. No AI generated perfection or faking it. Next is audio erotica. Now, if you are a book talk girly, you like audiobooks, if you've never tried audio erotica, I really recommend it. It's amazing. It's designed to spark imagination and intimacy with rich storytelling, realistic sounds, and sensual pacing. And then last but not least, my favorite part of Cheeks of all is the Cheeks Pleasure Academy. It's expert-led classes on libido, desire, communication, boundaries, and more, which is perfect for learning more about yourself or your relationships. Cheeks has a growing catalog of films, audios, and tutorials, so there's always something new to explore. This is great for singles like me, couples, or anyone just wanting to explore. And the best part is for my viewers, you actually can start today for a 7-day free trial using my code Isabella7. Just scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description below to get started. So yeah, like I said, AI influencers are on the rise, but Cheeks keeps it real, human, ethical, and empowering. So go treat yourself and check out Cheeks in the description below. Thank you so much to Cheeks for sponsoring today's video. And now let's get into it. So like I said, we are seeing a new rise in that space, and I was finding content creators like this, which is really, really shocking to me. And like I said, I have a big issue with this because I think it's incredibly unethical for a multitude of reasons. Now, I do want to mention that I do have a nuanced perspective when it comes to AI, because when I first learned about it, I thought that AI could be very beneficial for different categories and different aspects of the world. But we are 100% going too far. People are utilizing like ChatGPT to ask the most basic questions and not thinking for themselves. And we're encouraging like brain rot. I got a problem. When we're trying to utilize AI to sell scams, when we're trying to utilize AI to harm people, that is incredibly unethical. And I do not think that anyone in the adult filmmaking industry should be negatively impacted by content like this. And what's incredibly problematic to me is you don't even know who's behind this, but people are going to fall for it. I just think it's completely taking advantage of the actual adult content creators who are working incredibly hard at what they do. But again, that is not all. Let's continue on to the next video of is it real or not?
In 2026, we're not explaining our worth. We're not teaching people how to treat us. Stop giving your time to people who don't value you, because your time is sacred.
Okay, so we see that one. That's pretty convincing, right? Let's look at the next one.
A man can't lead a woman he don't listen to. And he can't love a woman he don't respect.
Stop settling for disrespect just because you're scared to start over. You are the prize. You are the standard.
Now, so far, again, we see incredibly smooth movements. We see a consistent voice pattern, which is also something that is really good when it comes to AI. But like so far, this looks incredibly real.
Listen, you deserve to be loved correctly the first time. If you're constantly giving chances while still wondering if he loves you, then you have your answer. Because real love shouldn't feel hard. It shouldn't feel confusing, because when a man truly loves you, he's not going to play games with you.
Okay, so this is another perfect example of a very phenomenally done AI thing. So I want to point out a couple details here and how you can notice that it's completely fake, but also how it makes itself so real. So if we look at this video, for example, one, again, the voice is very consistent. Two, we notice that there is some like humanity here, hair out of place. There's hand movements here that are adjusting the mic. We see certain jump cuts. Looking at my entire YouTube content, you guys can see that an aspect of content creation is you make those little cuts, right? Where it looks like you're cutting out a breath or an unnecessary sentence, which gives that humanity that some people are looking for and think when it comes to this AI content. But this creator is not real. It looks like an AI twin, or if anything, completely fake. Now, this is the Instagram page. The name is Ari Banks. It's AI media expert, 5 million plus views on social media in less than 5 days. Click to join me. Now, this page has been, racking up some views. If you scroll through a little bit just to see how it's doing, there's one that is 3.7 million views. There's 798,346. Like, this looks incredible. And this looks really damn real, except for it's not. I mean, even the Instagram page has Instagram highlights. Now, if you click on the link in their bio, they're sometimes selling you courses. You can connect with them or gift them something. Now, look, if you go in the link in the bio, you can see these are the courses that one of these creators are selling you. Now, we're going to dive into some of the specifics here in a minute, but this is the AICU, AI Content University, that I want to highlight first. And this is $197 a month. Join the AI Content University, where it sounds like it's going to teach you how to do this exact same thing, which is incredibly predatory to me. And again, we're going to be getting into this soon about how some of these creators are selling content. But let's go to the next video of, do you think this is real or not? Hey girl, did you hear? No, I'm building a personal brand, right? This looks really realistic. She is very beautiful. But again, it's completely fake. I mean, the shots in the Target, the shopping, it looks like a lifestyle content creator that we would, some of the shit I'd post on my Instagram is kind of crazy to me because it looks so perfect. And what's hard to determine if this is real or fake is getting kind of blurred because people who look like this are real, okay? Like when it comes to perfect looks, there are easy ways to edit videos, for example. Like there are ways for an LAIG model, perfect body, and look like this. So that's why it's incredibly hard. But some of the tiniest movements can show that it is completely fake. Now, in order for content like this to be generated, this is kind of my speculation. You actually need to get the legit shots in public and then essentially put it into a system that is going to create the avatar and ad for you. So for example, again, like if I were to film myself standing in that position and then I put it into a generator and may say, hey, make this person look like X, Y, and Z, probably, again, this is just my assumption here, how this is being made. So it does look realistic. Some of the best AI models that I have been seeing have been replicated off of legit human examples, and it's been training the program to follow it so it can make a better avatar for you. So that's how I think this one is quite spot on. Now, if you look at this page, it's called Faceless AI Content, Jazz. Jazz, who is a realistic AI twin. Now, from what I've learned from digging into this is an AI twin is someone who's replicated from a real human being and sometimes from an actual influencer who may have a job outside of this, but wanted to find another way or source of income with a little bit more trying to stay anonymous. And this is another aspect that incredibly frustrates me because it looks like, again, it's incredibly hyper realistic. Some of the photos look like a real human just with good Photoshop or just a stunning in person in general. Her bio says, helping creators build brands with AI, 4 figures in 60 days. Start here. And this is where we're starting to notice that other influencers now, it sounds like, are making twins of themselves or better than them versions to generate content and then selling you the idea of doing the same thing. One of my biggest problems with this that truly sets me off is the fact that the concept has existed for so long of selling you the idea that you can do something 10 times easier by buying a course. And I have actually been really, really inspired recently by content like this to talk more about my job. If you guys do or don't know, I produce a podcast by myself. I am like now after 9 years, I'm currently in the process of getting my editors like rolling into like a consistent routine. But other than that, I've been doing most of my stuff by myself, researching my content, posting up on Instagram, TikTok, my podcasting, my lifestyle channel, this one. Like I've had so much that I've had to learn and generate over the years. And one thing I will say as someone who I pride myself on working incredibly hard on what I do is you can't take the difficulty of growing and being a human online. You can't remove that easily by a course. And it disgusts me when I see people so desperately wanting to become a content creator that they're going to skip on the actual legit aspects of becoming it. It's the same thing when I see people that are selling selling the like MRR courses, or hey, if you spend money on this $500 course, I'm going to teach you how to be a business owner and be successful and get brand deals. And then they go, wow, I make a lot of money right now and you can too. And all of them make money because you're naive enough to buy the course. Like they're rich off of the course, not actually being like a good, legit business owner or creator. They're not doing that kind of stuff, preying off of short-term money because you don't look into it deeper. And that's the same vibe that I think this is creating right now. Is it's short-term, like, hey, I can make this happen for you easier. You cannot pay enough money to fully remove the actual difficulties of entrepreneurship, business development, growing as a content creator. It's just simply not done. Content creators that are trying to find new ways of making better versions of themselves or making a fake content creator and then trying to see if they can make money outside of that. You have got to be a D1 dickhead, a D1 loser to be a creator and be so lazy that you're like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a fake AI influencer on a different page and see if I can make money off of her. It's not going to work out long term. And I'm going to tell you why here in a minute, but let's keep going. So like I said, this is a page that has Instagram highlights, right? It has tons of examples of posts and content and stuff that an audience can engage with. So it gives the vibe that this is a very real person. Now, if you go to the link in bio, they have faceless AI with jazz. Ditch burnout, ditch the camera, let AI create for you. This, of course, looks like it's called Hyperreal, your AI twin, but realer than real. Skin, pores, personality, it's giving you. I'm really confused how an AI could tell me how to be real. Are you serious? Right? The WALL-E movie with the robots of WALL-E and Eva could tell me how to be more of a human being than this shit that we're trying to market off the concept of real when we're not even generating the concept of real, when we're making an avatar. The fuck? I don't even understand. So unlearn, not another brand guide, the one that tells you what to stop doing for $17. Well, for free $99, I can tell you to be real and make a good branding. Like, don't make a damn AI avatar. Maybe get on camera. And you know what? I'm going to say this, and this might be some tough love and hot take. I get it. I've been a little scared to get in front of the camera too. I was terrified, but respectfully, I really don't give a shit because I was like, you know what? I'm scared, but like, I'm going to get over it. I'm going to figure it out. And then I got good at it. Okay. So either you do it scared or you don't do it at all. There should not be this little in between of, oh, maybe make an AI avatar and it's like not that bad and you make a lot of money and you're less scared. No. I have so much that I can tell you about how this is so bad, from branding, long-term influencer concepts, like, so they have all of these courses. They have the Dream Vault, which is 150 plus AI luxury visual prompts. Then they have the tailor-made, the Influencer Vault. So it sounds like they have, I'm assuming, models that you can generate that can help you look a certain way. In 2026, the fact that we're like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and be as dumb as I can physically possibly be. I want to be 5 levels of dumb. I want to be so stupid. I want to lose brain cells. I want to become impressively dumb this year. Like, anti-intellectualism on the rise is 100%, I think, a true statement. So now let's continue on to the next part of if this is real or fake.
No, I pray about everything in my life. It's not lucky for me, it's God.
Okay, I'm so sorry, but the Ladies Nation chain, that's funny. Okay, so this I think is another example of an actual moving human being, and then they put an AI avatar over it.
Believe there's purpose in the pain.
Yeah.
And that God is for the blessings I can't even imagine right now. So I'm going to keep praying through the confusion and trust that my time is coming.
Okay, now I also have a theory on how some of this stuff is being made. So not too long ago, fun fact, I actually got an email from a company that were asking if I was interested in cloning myself. Genuinely get out of my messages. They had the audacity to go, hey, do you know what you can do? Do you want your life easier as a content creator? We have a system that can practically clone you. So it will know your mannerisms, your face, your voice. And so then we can put prompts in of what you want it to talk about. And then it's going to make the content for you. So we can make a 25-minute video essentially by having something copy all of your movements and we could just make it do it for you. What the fuck? I was floored, and I was looking at their examples. They weren't that good, by the way, but they looked very similar to this. And so I think another wave that we're seeing with influencers as well is they're trying to find ways to make their lives easier. Now, I'm going to tell you, my life is not difficult in comparison to the everyday average human being, but there is a level of difficulty in this job, and I choose my difficult, and I think it's harder than some people. I'm always like in my industry specifically. So I'm always doing a lot of work. For some people who really just make shorter TikToks and don't really put as much effort and are simple, I cannot fathom wanting to then be like, well, then I'm not going to film any of it. I'm going to have an AI clone do it for me. I get hiring an editor because editing is quite tedious. I will say that. But the filming? Like, I'm so sorry. I can't even fathom. Like, I literally can't even fathom doing that. So we're trying to remove that aspect of creativity. Then what's the point? That's something that I was even approached by of, hey, we can have it to where we can set up a deal and we will have it we will make prompts that will generate this content for you. First of all, you're not catching me doing that shit. One, I don't even think AI can replicate my humor. I don't think that for a second. Sometimes I say such creative sentences. I'm like, AI could have never thought of that. That was like dumb as shit, truly. Like, for example, I think I was goofing. I was high as hell years ago. And one time I made like a video where I was holding up like a KFC bucket with my toes and I said, toe looking good. And that's what I'm saying. See, exactly. You never thought that sentence would have uttered my mouth. You never thought that would have crossed your ears. You think AI would have thought about that for funsies? No. What I'm saying, lazy and pathetic to see creators trying to go about it this way.
Thing in this world that can stand against you when God is by your side. The enemy may come at you with everything he's got, but when you put on that full armor of God and walk by faith, you're never fighting alone. As you step into 2026, the battles may feel heavier, the pressure may feel stronger. Even when you don't see a way forward, God is already moving. He's fighting battles you can't see, opening doors you didn't even knock on, and covering you with his strength. And the resistance may come from places you never expected.
You know what? This may sound slightly sassy on my end, but this is like, I feel like this is content that's specifically targeting like brain dead individuals on Facebook who like believe in the whole, I don't give Facebook permission to do this on my account. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. But regardless, another video though, done pretty well. And this I think is an actual AI avatar. This I think is quite fake. Also, can we just point out, what the hell are we doing putting like messages about God? Hey, I maybe hot take on this. I don't know everything, but I do 100% believe that Jesus would be like, maybe let's not do this. Hot take. Let's not like make a fake person out of a bunch of other fake people and like steal content and be fake online and then use my name in vain. I think that would be a very big no-no in the space. That's incredibly ironic that somebody who doesn't have a heart, soul, nothing is the epitome of a fucking broken Xbox, for crying out loud, is going to tell me something about a religion when they can't even believe it themselves. Now, if you go into the Instagram profile, her name is Olivia Brand, Dubai, created to create. Faith, travel, and lifestyle, AI it girl. And then there's a business email. We see a very similar podcasting setup. Some of them look better. Some of the videos look less realistic, but they are rocking up views. This page is getting follows. Like, this is quite impressive. Now, she has a link in her bio, for example, and I want to click on this here because this one kind of pissed me off. Olivia has a very well done link in her bio. AI podcast. Learn AI podcasting. Where's it from? Linked and loved. Shop my life. Now, I need all of you to look me in the eyeballs here real quickly. If any one of y'all, any one of you buys from an LTK, from an AI influencer, I'm going to come into your house and yank on your toes when you sleep. What the hell? If you're going to buy anything from anyone, buy it from a real person. Don't you dare. Now, I was scrolling through and look at this. Look at this shit. Smell good, look good. You are fake. You don't even have skin. The only thing that I could assume an AI avatar is going to smell like is like the hot exhaust air coming out of the back of an Xbox that smells like pennies. You cannot smell like anything. I can't do it. But they're editing these AI avatars to have legit products and then try and sell them. So this is done very well. But do you see how predatory it is? Now we're not just seeing the AI adult content. We're also seeing AI lifestyle content creators too that are trying to essentially replace other creators. So I was digging along and I found that a lot of these AI creators followed a similar page called AI or a Creative. Now it's called the Next Era of Influence. It's a creative direction and brand partnership. It looks like management for AI influencers. Now, I don't even know who's behind this, but it gives examples of UGC content with these creators. I mean, again, with Road Beauty, with a bunch of products that we know and love, and they look good. Like, honestly, they look like a hint of, uncanny valley here, but it still looks good. The photo shoots look impressive, but it looks like a management company for these fake creators. Now, again, you don't know who's behind this. Like, imagine jerking off to an AI creator and it's a man who looks like this behind the screen. now you both look goofy. Like like imagine buying from a content creator and it's again, some random dude behind the camera going, yes. But we're seeing this new wave pushing for UGC content with these AI creators. Something that content creators can do where they'll make videos for a brand and they don't necessarily have to post it, but a brand can utilize that content for their social media marketing, their platforms, etc. It's something that's like, you don't have to be an influencer to do it, but it's just a, regular person that's making content. And they're trying to promote this idea that you can do this with fake creators. Now, what I want to say is one of the biggest aspects of why influencers have just taken off and existed in general was a couple of things. It was a person that you could relate to on camera. You felt like you enjoyed spending time with them virtually. You could talk to, like you had some connection with this person on screen that you're watching. And then you wanted to support them and see them win. You liked the recommendations. They're a real person to you. But one thing that has been known with the influencer space is trust and connection with human beings. And you don't have that with an AI avatar. An AI avatar does not have bad dating stories or acne or struggles. And sure, you could put that in a prompt, but that's not a human being. That's not real. It's not going to feel real. We also I think this was, oh my God, I could be totally wrong on this, but I think from something I learned, why we have the perspective of uncanny valley and why we have that feeling is because we know it's not real and something is unsettling to us. People and consumers are going to notice this stuff, even with regular influencers. Somebody feels off about something, they're going to point it out. When we notice things that are unethical or harming others, we mention it. So this is not going to last long term because people need real. If you have overly perfect, it's not going to go well. And that's something I've learned. Overly perfect content does not always work out for people. And most of the times it doesn't. And by pushing this idea that you can become a rich, successful influencer that's AI makes no sense because when you become bigger, what happens then? Do you then show up to events? You really can't. You're fake, right? You can't do the things that main creators do. And then also when it comes to expansion with content, something that most people don't know is when you start off with content creatorship, you always have to know that you're going to evolve, right? And so with evolving, you're going to have to adjust your content, the things that you do, and expand and connect more and deepen that connection with an audience. That's something that I love to do. And you kind of get better as you go, right? But for example, the content that I was making, let's say 3-4 years ago, is not the same that I'm making now because I got better and I grew with the times. I found out how I fit authentically that made sense for me. An AI creator is not going to be able to do that, and especially if you have a person behind the AI creator that is not advanced in the sense that knows what to do, considers people, considers connections, they're not going to be able to keep up with the times and they're going to fail. Because again, it is only as good as the human being that's putting the code into it right now. So unless you've got that pizzazz and you know what to do, you're not going to do well. But regardless, everyone's going to know you are not real. Now, this next one I do want to tell you, this one got me, okay? This one 100% got me. This is one of the best fake AI avatars that I've ever seen. You know what got me? I saw ass. I did. I'm not even kidding. I saw this one on my main page, okay? I was scrolling and I was looking and I had to go. Why? Because I saw ass. I did. Okay, you know what? I am going to say I'm so sorry. I fell for fake butt. Guys, I fell for fake AI ass. Oh God, I'm sorry. And it looked good. It really did. Okay. Now I want to show you the video that got me the first time. This one, it is a romance, red wine, pasta jazz, Sunday night in, right? That's the ass I fell for. Okay. Sorry. I'm looking and it looks great, right? Everything's looking good. This is AI. I literally have never seen a vlog do so well. Crazy. I mean, look at this other example. It says, are you free to go for drinks tonight? Meet tonight. And it's, wine, cooking, a night in, like the kind of content that I would post on my pages. So this was shocking to me about how realistic this looks. I mean, again, this last one on this page says 2026, my life is private. Maybe I'm single. Maybe I'm back with my ex. Maybe I'm with yours. Maybe it's Maybelline. It looks so real. This one got me. 100% got me. I was completely shocked with how good this stuff was. This is probably one of the best AI influencers I have yet to see, actually. The Instagram page says, hanging out with Bella, which as an Isabella, usually nicknamed Bella by my family, you don't deserve that name. Fake ass. Virtual soul, your bougie digital homegirl. NYC, lifestyle, productivity, routines, fashion, building systems and habits that make your life easier. Now, some of these videos will range. Some of them look really realistic and others look really fake. So I feel like this is really based off of a very real person, but it's more of the AI twin concept. But again, the content is doing amazing. The views are racking up. A lot of people believe this. It's got over 108 1,000 followers right now. And one of the top pinned videos is her talking and showing off she's making a lot of money with her brand, which is looking like being an AI influencer. Now, you can send her a tip, cash app her, or shop her LTK shit, which we've already addressed that, but let's look at the Steal My Secret tools, which is where the quote magic happens. And this is where we start diving into the course section of this video. So if you go on to this, you can see there is a course that is being sold to you. Now the SOS system, helping you work smarter, not harder. You can buy her coffee. Again, imagine if it's an old man you're buying coffee for. Anyways, Gold Digger's Digital Planner, the only tool you'll need if you want to become the better version of yourself and get your life together. Say bye to overwhelm. The concept of doing this. Now, what's worse is they're following the same system, it looks like, as the MRR girlies, where you can sell this exact course that they're trying to sell you and keep the profits from it, or at least 80% of it. So they're also generating income from you selling the same thing. Now, it's the AI Creator Academy 2.0 by AICA Global. It's learn how to create and sell digital products with AI avatars. They had done for you service. We've helped brands scale to $250,000 a month using AI influencers on TikTok and IG. I don't believe that for 1 second, and I'll tell you why. And now let's actually look at the course. So this course is the AI Creator Academy 2.0. Build a profitable AI creator brand without showing your face. Oh my God, it's a Christmas miracle. For $247, now it's $197 for fake shit. Now I want to point this out here. If you are not too good to make an AI avatar, then you're probably not too good to make the entire course generated off of ChatGPT or AI as well. I mean, is that a speculation of mine? Yeah. But if you're willing to make a fake person for content, then that sounds like you're not too far off from also making the same course, not really thinking about it, but putting it through ChatGPT. So essentially you could be doing this for free yourself. I'm not encouraging you to do this. I think this is unethical and screwy. Selling this for $197? Are you serious right now? Anyways, this is the AICA. Build an avatar that sells digital products for you 24/7. New Year promo. Start for $98.50 today. Full access is 2 easy payments right now, no extra fees. The AICA 3-step system is build your avatar, choose a digital product for your avatar to promote, and watch daily sales come in without a big audience, even while you're offline. You may think, I'm scared of being behind the camera. I don't know what to post. I don't have a product to sell. It's too late to start with AI. If you say any of these phrases, you should not be a content creator. Period. I'm telling you right now, if you don't have a why and if you don't have a solid, this is what I'm passionate about, do not do this. You build an AI avatar that can turn into income for you. It shows up every day, builds trust with the right audience without you filming a single minute or showing your face online. What happens when you follow the AICA system? No guessing, no experimenting, just a clear result system you can follow. Oh, wow. And look, the very real screenshots. I would believe it if they told me that they made fake screenshots of people who made money. Emily made $25,000 with AICA. Nala made $28,000 as a beginner as well. Little things like this, they always read the same. I swear they're following prompts when they do shit like this. This is actually so gross. Ashley made $45,000 in 6 months. Wow, Ashley, good job. Oh, it's highlighting the fact that she's a stay-at-home mom full-time now, and this is how she's made money. This is so predatory to prey on people who are in situations where they're trying to make money, and it sounds like, in my opinion, that you're lying. Olivia made $14,000, and then Victor's twin made over $100,000. This is disgusting. There was no world where you can actually convince me that this is a good idea. Now, one thing I want to mention when it comes to this course and why I think it's wrong and how it's not going to last long term is simply because a lot of people do not respond well to AI stuff, especially AI influencers. And this I don't think is going to be lasting very long term. And also, how the hell are you going to have a beauty influencer try skincare, but they're not real, right? They don't have actual reactions. For me, I've had to trial and error skincare products, but an AI generated creator is going to be able to say that they love a cleanser. What? That's not gonna work. So long term, when it comes to brands or brand deals, it's probably not gonna be likely. But then additionally, because you're not real and you don't have to put in the actual effort and time that I would per se to shoot for a brand, they're gonna pay you significantly less. So in return, you would literally be making significantly less than I would if I did the exact same job that you made your AI bot do. And then furthermore, just trust in general. As I said, this is a huge aspect of the content creator space is you need to have some kind of trust and entertainment and providing value. Like I mentioned previously, and actually I'm going to be doing a Q&A on my Blacktail channel talking about questions that you guys have asked me about being an influencer. One of the questions was talking about like, how do you make content ideas? And it's the big basis of what do I love and what do people love too? And it's that balance with selfish and selfless content, and that combination of things that I love and things that other people love and things that I'm passionate about, and how it connects and brings value. If you truly offer nothing, no one's going to give a shit. And I think that this is following the same exact procedures as we have seen the MRR courses or the MLMs, the multi-level marketing companies. For a while, we saw the Mary Kay, parties or the Tupperware parties in the home, and now they're fading out. They're not really as active anymore. Why? Because they just don't work. We saw a huge rise when it comes to MRR, the Master Resale Rights course, but still it's going to die out just like every other, in my opinion, pyramid scheme. And this concept as well, we're seeing a huge wave of AI, but I don't think it's going to necessarily last, because just like when we see the pendulum swing really, really far, it's going to come back, of course. I'm disgusted by this. I think it's predatory that people are following this routine, but I'm not surprised. And I don't think it's going to be long term. And so when I see these people trying to market this off as a way to make money and stay home, and this is the thing, no, it's not. Because AI avatars cannot truly replace a human experience in humans, period. Like it just truly cannot. It's not advanced enough for that. It can't think on its own like that. It's really frustrating to me. Let's continue to Olivia, that previous creator. This is her AI Content University site where you can join with members and spend $97 a month on this. What a great deal. AI Content University, AICU, is a training community built for AI content creators who want to use AI to create viral content, scalable media, and modern digital systems without burning out or guessing. Inside AICU, you'll learn how to build viral AI podcasts, high-performing AI UGC content, repeatable AI-driven content systems designed for today's platforms. Prompts, like it's not really going to be offering anything to you of substance, and those prompts are going to get old. You're going to still have to have a level of creativity. Now, the AI Muse Alchemy, you can get, it's about $149. And it's a very similar system as the other course that we saw previously. Your complete alchemy suite, hyper-real avatar creation flow, including the signature 5-minute method, realistic lip sync, multi-character lip sync, 1,300 plus brand-coded prompts, prompt engineering and glitch fixes, full brand identity, plus messaging system, storytelling mastery that converts, school, community, and weekly updates, 80% affiliate commission on every sale, and lifetime access. In 2025, having an AI avatar isn't special. Everyone has one. But having one that feels real, unscrollable, unmistakable, and forgettable, that's rare. Like literally, I'm sorry, you can so tell, and this is just my hot take, you can tell that all the shit was just put through a prompt through a chat. Like through an AI system. The real problem isn't tech. It's a lack of emotional connection behind the visuals. Most AI systems are built for speed, content churn, and algorithm tricks. But AI Muse Alchemy isn't built for the algorithm. It's built for the woman behind the brand, for the one who craves storytelling over spam, resonance over reach, and identity over imitation. You don't need another character. You need a system of expression. A muse who knows exactly who she is and how she looks and how she speaks for you, even when you're offline. You are fake. You are literally fake. You are fake. You are cannot believe that we're living in a world where this is just becoming more normalized right now. So to kind of wrap up this video, because oh my gosh, this was quite a long one. I'm assuming with how much I've been putting into this. I want to say that this is problematic for a multitude of reasons. We highlighted the adult content creator space. There are more AI adult filmmakers that are happening right now. Even on adult sites, we are seeing more pop-ups that are encourage you to generate your own AI SEX dolls and so much more. That is incredibly problematic because one, I think it's also warping the perspective of what intimacy is supposed to look like. And additionally, it's really problematic because it takes and impacts work when it comes to the actual hardworking adult performers. That makes me upset. And furthermore, it's going to make a very overly perfected visual that's not realistic, which is going to, again, further and warp minds and have more insecurity and nervousness of that we need to be built to look a certain way when it's literally a fake person. So it's going to impact more perspectives. Then additionally, I think we're going to also notice a jump when it comes to AI lifestyle and beauty creators who are trying to step into the space of makeup and aesthetic and whatnot. And that's incredibly problematic because it just doesn't hold when it comes to a review. I'm going to trust a real person who spent, $6 on a nip, a nip whoa, NYX Cosmetics lip liner, that I am a fake person, because that person has real human skin and feelings and emotions. Also, the motivational content, I think we're going to notice pick up with the AI creators. And then last but certainly not least, the, in my opinion, scam courses that are trying to tell people that you can make money. I need to remind you that when you see people that are pushing so many of these courses that have zero value, no actual credentials, like no professionals, that is a problem. I support courses that have legit professional people behind them that offer something of substance. I don't support it when it comes to people who are brainwashy, pushing bullshit like MRR courses, get rich quick schemes, and in my opinion, this, which is a combination of both in my opinion. I think this is absolutely disgusting that we're trying to promote people to generate AI influencers. And if you want to make content, I am all for that. But if you want to do it like the lazy ass way, don't ever consider. Like, it's not going to go well for you. It's not going to perform well. And even if you on the off chance perform well, long term, it's not going to last. It just truly is not. And people are getting fed up. In today's day and age, as I was talking with my manager, we were discussing about the changes with social media. And the biggest focus is people crave real humanity and connectivity. And that's something that I pride myself in. And I actually feel better about, because I'm like, wow, okay, I'm not so scared to share this about myself because someone's going to connect and relate. And that is the beauty about content creatorship. But it is really alarming that we are seeing this new wave encouraging people to use AI in ways that we may not even notice it. Now, some platforms are technically requiring AI to have disclaimers to show that it is AI. Let's be real here. We've also seen a lot of people lie and make up shit for funsies online. So it's not far-fetched to say that this is going to become so heavy AI slot filled that we're going to just see more of this consistently. But moral of the story, I wanted to put this and bring this to your attention, that there are people who are going to be fake on your timeline and you may not even pick it up. So just kind of pay attention. And if something feels off, just look into it a little bit more. Don't buy a course. Don't buy from an LTK link from some random weirdo online. That's incredibly creepy. I'm just saying, I'm going to report pages like this because I find it misleading and incredibly inappropriate. That's just my take on it. You do whatever you feel is right. But that is all that I have to tell you. Please support real human beings and their creativity, because that is so much better than someone who is making a fake AI avatar to connect to you. Because at the end of the day, that is a random code, not a human being with the soul, thoughts, and feelings who genuinely wants to connect to you through a screen. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to check out the sponsor Cheeks and the link in the description below, and pin comment. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm going to go drink some tea because my throat hurts. Bye.